I'm back! I'm back. It's been 2 weeks. It'll be 3 weeks. Is it 3 weeks? It's 3 weeks today, but it's been 2 weeks since I've filmed a video, and I apologize for that. Last weekend I was in Ohio. Random, I know, but we had a friend's wedding, so we were there. And the weekend after that, my dad threw me a surprise birthday party, so that was very sweet of him. And I kind of just enjoyed the weekend with my family and my boyfriend, and got to see my boyfriend's side of the family after I spent time with my family, so that was really nice. So I'm back, and I'm going to get ready because I have somewhere to be in 3 hours. Enough time. Perfect. Let's get started. All right. First things first, primer. Okay, so I was recently in Ohio and oh my god, so muggy, so humid, so sticky. I was so scared and so nervous that my makeup was gonna fall off, and honestly, I'm like a hot, oily mess. So anything hot, anything sweaty makes just me look more oily. And but on my birthday, my dad actually got me 2 face products that I'm in love with. He got me 2 Origin. Actually, let me go get it. 1 second. Hello! Okay, so for my birthday, my dad gave me the Origins Original Skin Renewal Serum with Willow Herb. This is a lifesaver. If you have oily skin, you need this in your life. My dad also got me the Original Skin Matte Moisturizer with Willow Herb as well too. This thing is magic in a bottle. Amazing. Thank you, Dad. This changed up my skin a lot more. It doesn't make me as oily under my makeup, and I noticed that when I was in Ohio, my makeup lasted the whole night, and normally I'm like having to retouch my face, especially my nose, because that's where the oiliness, because that's where the oil in it. Oh. Let me just have some coffee. That's probably what I need. Okay, so as I was saying, this serum and this matte moisturizer together is literally a match made in heaven, and I'm so glad that Origin made this because my skin has changed. My skin feels a lot more smoother, it's a lot softer, the texture, it's not as visible as it used to be, and I don't get oily fast. Like, I still get oily obviously because I have oily skin, but I don't get oily as quickly as I used to when I would wear makeup. And on top of that, I recently bought the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint Foundation. This is not good for oil. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that's not good for oily skin, but it's not good for me. Like, these kinds of moisturizers I tend to stay away from because my skin is oily, but this stayed on, and this was amazing. I've already moisturized with this one. I was just letting my skin sit for a while, and now I'm gonna go in with the matte moisturizer. About this moisturizer, let me turn on my, hello. About this moisturizer, it is drying, but I like it because it doesn't leave like an oiliness residue after. So if you have dry skin, I don't know if this would be great for you, but I mean, if you can get a sample of it, I would recommend you try it just to see, because my skin feels amazing. Literally feels amazing. And it smells so good too. It smells like, I don't know, a meadow. It smells like a meadow. So I'm getting ready to go hang out with my friend because I haven't seen her in literally 3 weeks. When she went to Mexico, I was hanging out with my dad, and then when she came back from Mexico, I went to Ohio, so go figures. else like drinking coffee. So I have this weird thing where I have to have coffee, hot coffee, from like 7 to like 8:30, but if I pass that 8:30 mark, it has to be an iced coffee because it's during the day and I don't want to drink hot coffee, so I drink iced coffee. Does anybody else do that? Is it just me? Am I weird? Don't answer that. Alright, so we are going in with the face primer matte in the Wet n Wild. We are going in with the Wet n Wild face primer matte. I've showed this in previous videos before. This is my favorite primer. It literally keeps my foundation on all day long. And even longer with the Origin serum and moisturizer that my dad got me. Oh, that feels so good. So I'm going out with some friends later today, meeting up with them. I'm supporting this Assyrian festival. My friend is Assyrian and most of my friends are Assyrian. Holla at Assyrian people. I see you. Anyways, so they have an annual festival, so I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna eat their food because it's amazing, and we're going to dance. So yeah, I want to look cute today. I also got the Wet n Wild. I've noticed I really like Wet n Wild. I like Wet n Wild and ColourPop a lot. So I got the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone new eyeshadow palette. I like it. I mean, I never tried the old one, but I mean, I like this one so far. So we're gonna use this one in today's video. Do I want to be extra and put tape on? That is the real question. No, I don't. Okay, now that we got that settled, let's zoom you in. Ah, you're hella zoomed in. Okay, so let's prime the lids. So I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the sand. I literally can't talk today. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Sand Sable. There we go. Focus. There we go. All right, I'm gonna use that on my lids to prime. All right, now that that is primed, and I'm just setting my eyes with the Rimmel Stay Matte Figures powder in the shade Sandstorm. So that is that right there. Just setting my eyes with a Tulip face brush. Just setting my eyes with the Tulip face brush from the XO Beauty Face Brush Collection. If you haven't tried her brushes, they're really amazing and really soft. So I'm going in this color right here. Gonna use that all over the lid. And it's gonna be like our transition shade as well too. So our trip to Ohio was fun. It was different to say the least. Different than California, obviously. It was very muggy. It reminded me a lot of like Texas, but different, if that makes sense. I want to try and stay using this entire palette. I don't want to be jumping from palette to palette, so let's see what we can get from this palette. All right, we are going with another transition shade. This one, this bottom one right here. And I'm just gonna put this in the outer corner of my eyes and kind of just blend that into the crease. I never finished telling you about my Ohio story. I'll tell you in a second. Then I'm going back in with my blending brush and going back in the original transition shade that we used in our eye and kind of blending both the colors together. Okay, so let's finish my story to Ohio. So my trip to Ohio was fun. My boyfriend officiated our friend's wedding, so that was really fun to experience. The people were nice. His family was really nice, and it was a great wedding. Super quick trip too. So we got there on Friday, the wedding was on Saturday, and then we left on Sunday. So we were super tired. I was glad to be home after a 6-hour flight, and then like the time change, and we didn't really get that much sleep when we were in Ohio because of like the time difference. It was just not a fun thing, but the trip was fun. Glad to be home though, so. All right, we're going in with the, what are we going in with, Priscilla? I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. This one, it's kind of like a purpley shade, purpley brown shade, but I'm gonna place that all over the lid. Let's use a flat top brush. It looks a little bit patchy. You do have to build up the color with this one, but other than that, you see how it's like a little patchy? I almost have to like tighten the skin for this one. Okay, that one doesn't look as bad, but I do have to like, I don't know what's going on here. This didn't happen last time. Look like I got punched in the face. I did the best that I could for this eye. Kind of is a bummer that it played out this way. It's fine, we're making this work. We are making this work. Anyways, we're gonna leave it as is because if I keep messing with it, it's just gonna get crazy. Coffee break. All right, moving on to the face. I'm going to use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint. And because I didn't want my beauty blender, I'm gonna use a flat top face brush from the Exo Beauty Vegan Brush Collection. All right, so I'm just gonna give this a little bit of a shake. I'm in love with this. This has like literally been my favorite foundation since I've bought it. I've worn it every single day. And then going in with a fluffy brush and going back in with our Rimmel Stay Matte setting powder. I'm just gonna set my foundation. So we're gonna do our eyebrows next, and then we will go back to the eyes. Gosh, it just looks so patchy. Oh my gosh. It's fine, nothing you can do about it now. want to go in with my Milani Soleil Baked Bronzer, and I'm just going to dust that all over my face. And I'm kind of just gonna dust this on the nose because, you know, your girl can't contour her nose. All right, so I'm gonna go in with these two transition shades that we use. I'm going in with my e.l.f. highlighter. This literally doesn't have a shade, and I threw the box away. I'm using this for the brow bone. Next, we are going in with our blush. So I'm using the NARS Orgasm Blush. Dust that on the cheeks. Smile. I'm going in with my ColourPop Forget Me Not in the Super Shock Cheek highlighter, and I'm using this to highlight. So I just wanted to let you know the mascara that I used. I used the CoverGirl Flourish by Lash Blast. Say that 10 times. I'm using the Wet n Wild Bare to Comment lip liner. I'm like shaking right now. This coffee's got me wired. Okay. I have the Sauce and the Faded by ColourPop. Which one should I use? I'll use the Faded one. This is such... I love ColourPop's lippy sticks. Oh, better than lipsticks. Hello, I'm gonna go out of frame if I use my mirror down here. Okay, so I'm gonna go do my hair and then I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. So this is the completed look. Actually, we need setting spray. Oh, it feels so freaking good. And this is the ColourPop Crystal Setting Spray. I don't think I've used this before in any of my videos yet, but I love this setting spray. Alright, so this is the completed look. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed getting ready with me. If you did like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos I'll be posting in the near future. Alright guys, remember, always look both ways, be safe, and know your exits. Bye!